You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18.
Former Kentucky linebacker Kash Daniel has been working on his next career. That's becoming part of this thing we call sports media.
Don't take our jobs, though,
Yeah.
right? All right, tonight, Kash takes the mic as we get a look at his interview with defensive end Josh Paschal.
You know, ever since you first got here, one of the things that, I noticed about you was how mature you were on handling your business as a college athlete. And you've developed as such to be a great leader, not only on the field, but off the field in the community as well. What has transpired for you to ultimately develop as this leader? Like, where did this come from, and how have you just picked up and ran with it?
Well, it really just came down to having guys that set the path for me, as far as Josh Allen coming through, you coming through, and just Courtney Love and things like that. I remember last year, Courtney Love, he really started throwing me in the fire as far as just making me speak at places and things like that, just so that I can just get out of that shell I was in and stop being so shy, and just really step up as a vocal leader. Because I believe I was always a leader that led by example, but I really needed to take that step to be a vocal leader. Absolutely. And I feel like this last year, I really stepped up as far as that goes. Yeah,
Courtney definitely is one of those guys that, always tries to bring out the best in everybody. And with him, for me, when I first got here, he was that first, true leader, that I've been around in the college football program. Yeah. So I definitely took away, some part of his game and reimbursed it into mine as well. Speaking of part of your game, with the COVID-19, everything going on with quarantine, we've had a lot of time in the off season. What has been one part of your game that you've put a really big emphasis on leading into this season?
Specifically is my hands. Just being able to use my hands more and know how to use my hands and when to use them. Especially I've been working on getting my twitchiness back and just being able to be fast again, because I know it was hard coming back from everything that I came back from. And so just getting back to my old self and being able to get better from that and really get twitchy again, and just be a full player, if that makes sense.
And, speaking of Twitch and everything and how we get that explosiveness and everything that we do, especially on the defensive side of the ball, one of the biggest, I would say, key factors into that is having a full strength and conditioning program with Coach Ed and Coach Hill. And when they're canceling spring ball, they canceled the rest of school last year in the spring, and you guys have had an abbreviated summer workout. You had an abbreviated fall camp. How has not having a full season of strength and conditioning with Coach Ed and Coach Hill played a role in how you approach every day in practice?
I've approached it, because me, I always approach every day in practice like it's my last. I always got to just go out there and give it my all and always put in extra work. But as far as things not being the same, because when we came back from COVID, they had to acclimate us back into workouts, so they couldn't go full out as the first day and things like that. So back then, I would just get two workouts in a day. I'll go and do our workout, and then I'll go on my own and do some defensive line stuff and things like that. And so just always trying to stay 2 steps ahead of the game. What you have to do during this time.
Well, man, I know that, your work ethic's definitely not in question. I know you've always been the guy that, was always out getting something extra done, whether it be an extra rep in the weight room, whether it be, extra pass rush drills or extra time in the film room, man. Your self-discipline and the way you carry yourself, that definitely is never in question. The last couple of things I got here for you, man, we'll switch up to the more fun side of things, is you being a Maryland kid, and you've been here this will be your 4th year now. Your brother played here. You got a lot of Kentucky ties here, man. What's your favorite part, about playing for the Kentucky Wildcats and ultimately playing for the people of the state of Kentucky?
My favorite thing is the people, if that makes sense.
Absolutely
everyone here is just so genuine and nice, and you can go somewhere. It doesn't matter where you are in Kentucky, and they're going to treat you with respect. And I feel like that's something that I don't take for granted. I love it. I can go anywhere, I feel like, in Kentucky and feel loved no matter what. And so I'll probably say that, just the unconditional love that we have here.
Absolutely. Well, man, you're an inspiration. You're a great leader. And, for a lot of people that don't know you, man, you were an awesome teammate to me, and you've always been a great friend. Thank you so much for sitting down here with me, man. Good luck to you this season. I can't wait to watch you ball, man.
Appreciate it, baby.
Yep.
Two of the best. Yeah. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk NBA Finals.
Yeah, Game 4 is coming up later tonight. We'll get a preview with the help of UK basketball legend Jack Goose Givens. We'll be right back.